Hey there, future English pros. Have you ever been in a conversation and felt stuck because you didn't know how to ask a question? Maybe you weren't sure which word to use, or maybe you just needed a little more confidence. Well, today's your day to shine.
Absolutely, Audrey. Today, we're going to unlock the power of simple question words. Who, what, when, where, why, and how. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to ask questions like a natural. So whether you're chatting with friends, meeting new people, or just curious about something, these 6 little words will be your best friends. Stick with us, because we've got some awesome tips and tricks to share.
And let's not forget, we'll be learning 10 super useful vocabulary words along the way that will make your questions even more effective. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. Stay with us until the end and you'll be asking questions like a pro. Ready, Theo?
Ready and excited, Audrey. Let's get started with the basics. What these question words mean and how you can use them in your daily conversations. All right, let's dive in with our first question word, what. This is probably one of the most common question words you'll use. You can ask about things, actions, or situations. For example, you might ask, what is your name? Or what do you like to do? Simple, right?
Exactly. And you can also use what when you want to find out specific details. For instance, what time is the meeting? Or what did you have for breakfast? It's like the Swiss Army knife of question words. It works in so many situations. Let's practice together. Repeat after me. What is your favorite color?
Great job. Now let's try another one. What's your favorite food? Notice how we can use what to ask about all kinds of things. Preferences, plans, objects, you name it. Keep practicing these sentences, and soon, what will be your go-to question word?
Next up is who. This question word is all about people. Anytime you want to know about someone's identity, you use who. For example, you might ask, who's your teacher? Or who are you going to the party with? Simple but super important.
That's right. Who helps you connect with people on a personal level. You can ask about someone's name, their job, their relationship to someone else, and so on. Let's practice. Repeat after me. Who's your best friend?
Perfect. Now try this one. Who called you yesterday? See how easy it is? And remember, the more you practice, the more natural it will feel. Let's try a little challenge. Use who to ask a question about someone you know and write it in the comments. We'll check them out.
Moving on to our next word, when. This word is all about time, when something happens or will happen. You can ask questions like, when is your birthday? Or when did you start learning English?
Exactly. When is super useful when you're making plans or talking about events. You can ask, when does the movie start? Or, when are we meeting for lunch? It's all about getting the timing right. Let's practice together. Repeat after me. When are you going on vacation?
Nice work. Here's another one. When do you usually wake up? See how when gives you the information you need about timing. Keep using when to ask about different events or plans. It's a great way to get comfortable with asking about time.
Now, let's talk about where. This question word helps you ask about places, where something is or where something happens. For example, you might ask, where do you live? Or where is the nearest coffee shop?
Absolutely. Where is essential when you're navigating new places or just curious about someone's location. You can also use it to ask about destinations, like where are you going for the weekend? Or where did you buy that cool jacket? Let's practice. Repeat after me. Where are you from?
Great. Now let's try this. Where do you work? Notice how where can help you learn more about someone's environment or background. Keep practicing with different where questions, and you'll be a location expert in no time.
Next up is why. This word is all about reasons and explanations. When you want to know the reason for something, you ask, why? For example, why are you learning English? Or why did you choose that book?
Why is great for digging deeper and understanding the reasons behind actions. You can also use it to learn more about someone's motivation, like, why do you love traveling? Or why did you move to this city? Let's practice together. Repeat after me. Why are you interested in cooking?
Awesome. Now, let's try another. Why did you decide to study today? See how why helps you understand the reasons behind choices. It's a powerful question word, so don't be afraid to use it in your conversations.
Finally, let's talk about how. This word is all about the method or way something is done. For example, you might ask, how do you make this dish? Or how do you get to the train station?
Exactly. How is super useful when you want to learn about a process or get instructions. You can also ask about someone's well-being, like, how are you? Or how was your day? Let's practice together. Repeat after me. How do you study English?
Nice job! Let's try another one. How do you spend your weekends? Notice how can open up conversations about all sorts of topics. Keep practicing with different how questions to improve your understanding of methods and processes.
All right. Let's do a quick recap of the 10 vocabulary words we've learned today. Remember, these words are essential for asking effective questions, so make sure you're comfortable using them. Name, to ask about someone's identity. Place, to find out a location. Time, to ask when something happens. Reason, to understand why something is done. Method, to learn how something is done. Person, to identify who's involved. Activity, to ask about what someone is doing. Event, to inquire about when something is happening. Destination, to find out where someone is going. Interest, to learn why someone enjoys something.
These words are your toolkit for asking questions in English. The more you use them, the more natural they'll feel. So don't hesitate to practice with friends, family, or even in the comments below.
Now that we've covered everything, it's time for a little challenge. Try creating your own questions using the words who, what, when, where, why, and how. Write them in the comments, and Audrey and I will be checking them out.
And remember, the key to mastering these question words is practice. The more you ask, the more natural it becomes. So don't just stop at 1 or 2 questions. Challenge yourself to use all 6 question words in different scenarios throughout your day. Whether you're asking about a favorite movie, a weekend plan, or just how someone is feeling, these questions will help you connect better with others.
Absolutely. And here's a fun idea. Create a mini quiz for yourself. Write down a situation and see how many different questions you can ask about it using who, what, when, where, why, and how. For example, think about a trip you want to take and ask questions like, who will go with you? What will you pack? When will you leave? It's a great way to reinforce what you've learned.
Great idea, Theo. And don't forget to share your questions in the comments. We'd love to see how creative you can get. Plus, it's a fantastic way to practice writing in English. The more you engage, the quicker you'll improve.
One last thing before we go. Always be curious. Curiosity is the driving force behind asking questions. The more curious you are about the world around you, the more questions you'll naturally ask. So, whether you're learning something new, meeting someone interesting, or just exploring new ideas, let your curiosity lead the way.
Thanks for joining us today. We're so proud of the progress you're making. Keep practicing, keep asking questions, and most importantly, keep enjoying the learning process. You're doing amazing.
And remember, if you ever feel stuck or unsure, just come back to this video or reach out to us. We're here to help you every step of the way. Until next time, keep asking those questions and keep exploring the world around you.
See you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a lesson. Keep practicing and remember, you've got this.